सेंट सोल्जर टाइम्स देखने वाले सभी दर्शकों को मेरी तरफ से नमस्कार। सेंट सोल्जर टाइम्स से मैं हूं कोमल और आज हम पहुंच चुके हैं शहर जलंधर के डेज होटल में। यहां पर आज सेंट सोल्जर ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशन की तरफ से वर्कशॉप ऑर्गेनाइज की गई है। स्पेशल एआई के बारे में बताएंगे कि एआई में किस प्रकार हम अपने स्कूल में बच्चों को नई नई स्किल सिखा सकते हैं और कौन कौन सी स्किल्स होगी। आइए चलते हैं इस वर्कशॉप में और देखते हैं डॉक्टर मल्होत्रा का नया स्टाइल।
Present here. Your presence transform this conference into a meaningful platform for knowledge, innovation and collaboration. We also delightful to have each one of you with us. Thanks to present here. Please join me in giving a big round of applause to all our distinguished and esteemed guest, Dr. Dheeraj Malhotra ji. So, we are today truly fortunate to have you with us. Today, we look forward to gaining valuable insight from your experience and wisdom. A big round of applause to Dr. Dheeraj Malhotra ji. To make the auspicious beginning of today's conference, I respectfully invite our eminent personalities, Ma'am, Ritu Ma'am, Sharma Sir, and Dr. Dheeraj ji. Please come forward and light the ceremonial lamp, please. A big round of applause. जल उठा है ज्ञान का दीप, मिटेगी अज्ञान की हर रीत। इस पवित्र ज्योति के संग शुरू हो सफलता और सीख की रीत। With more than 30 years of experience in the field of education, Dr. Dheeraj ji had made remarkable contribution as a teacher, leader, trainer, author, and technology advocate. He is the recipient of the prestigious National Teacher Award and has authored over 200 books. His expertise span educational, teaching training, innovation, and future-ready learning. His dedication to empowering educators and transforming learning experience has inspired thousands of teachers and students across the country and beyond. So please join me in extending a warm and heartfelt welcome to our distinguished, esteemed, eminent personality, Dr. Dheeraj ji. Sir, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this wonderful introduction and very, very good morning to each one of you. I am sure this is a threshold of learning beyond your classroom. Okay? And it's a classroom for you. And in any case, the children are sleeping with their eyes open. And at times we have to go to them to push them, oh, where are you? Okay? So remember that you have to change your new strategies of teaching with the march of time, because even alphabets have changed. A is no longer for apple, B is no longer for boy, and C is no longer for cat. Because A has become Android, B has become BlackBerry, and C has become cloud. Yes or no? Yes. And the children understand this vocabulary the better. So if we are teaching the way we were taught, I think we are robbing them of their age and their standards. So today, we are going to learn about something which makes us stronger, bolder, and a street smart teacher, not a smart teacher, not a hard working teacher, but a street smart teacher. Okay? Because teaching today is not limited within the four walls of the classroom. It is actually available beyond the classroom. And hence, there is a directive that we have to teach somewhat like the way our earlier people used to learn, something like beyond the classrooms, in the forest, using the Indian knowledge systems, and we call it, in terms of NEP, experiential learning. Right? Experiential learning, I'm sure many of you are taking the children to the lab, taking the children outside the classroom, at the site where they learn. Similarly, there are so many labs. Now we have a new definition of a lab which is known as STEM lab. You know, STEM. A new type of a lab, and there is a directive by the CBSE to set up those labs, right? So we don't know what the new definition of the learning will be, but we certainly know that we need to be on our toes to become a better, renowned educator with the march of time, right? हमको change होना है what I was yesterday, and what I am today, and what I'll be tomorrow, right? So the strength of an educator lies in the interest she or he inherits in the classroom. And remember, the children will only like the subject if they like the teacher. Yes or no? And then they start coming, ma'am, why don't you teach this subject only? Why don't you this great way of teaching? Actually, I'm having trouble in maths. I wish you had been my maths teacher as well, because the way you teach, I just love it. Okay? So please make sure that learning has to be redefined by the interest of the teachers. And we can't be the way we were, right? So the spectrum here talks about the new phase of learning, and everybody knows about the story, the poor hat seller or the cap seller, the monkey and the cap seller. Yeah, everybody knows it. Monkey and the cap seller? Yes. Yeah? Now, a new definition of that story came forward. And it says, the grandson of the cap seller also became the cap seller. Possible hai? Yes or no? Possible hai, obviously. The same business continued. Now this fellow, the cap seller, the grandson cap seller, also had the similar situation. What situation was it? Yes?
The monkeys are taking the caps from
Yes. Monkeys are taking the caps and
wearing on their heads and go to the tree.
And they went. Then what happened? Come on, everyone has heard that story. क्या हुआ उसके बाद?
The cap seller put his cap down and
Okay. Because they are supposed to be cheaters.
Yes.
You know?
Monkey do the
Yeah.
same.
So what happened after that?
Monkey do the same.
Monkey did the same thing, right? And he collected the caps and came. Now this time the grandson cap seller also did the same thing, right? He remembered his grandfather's story and he just threw the cap he was wearing. Now this time no monkey threw the cap. Instead, one monkey came down and gave him a slap and said, you only have grandfather or what? Right? So the things are that you cannot do the same thing again and again and again. Right? So the spectrum of teaching also changes with the march of time. And it has changed. right? Nobody expected that we are going to be using the power of intelligence of some computer to make the classroom interesting. Nobody knew about that there will be teaching possible without the chalk and the duster. I think all of you over here did our B.Ed with the classroom practice of teaching through the chalk and the duster. And in fact, all of us studied through the environment where the teachers used the chalk and the duster, right? But now you have to make use of intelligence, and that to the hired intelligence of the machines. And this is the high time, because the children expect learning full of entertainment. And that entertainment-based learning is known as edutainment. आप लोगों ने सुना होगा edutainment. Edutainment का मतलब होता है education plus entertainment. Now, how do you grapple that entertainment? With the combination of audio, video and text. Right? बहुत पहले there was a term multimedia. Right? Multimedia learning, multimedia based computer. Now everything is scattered and reframed as edutainment. And the learning through the combination of audio, video and text. Right? Now with that reference, today we are going to be learning about tools which shall enhance our teaching learning process. And not only teaching learning process, but also ourselves. Shall enhance our own personality. Okay? So with that reference, the topic here talks about AI toolkit for educators from awareness to application. Right? From awareness. Everybody is aware about the topic, about the tool ChatGPT. Yes? I think everyone must have heard about it. Right? But for many, the artificial intelligence begins and ends with ChatGPT. कि ChatGPT आ गया, artificial intelligence आ गया. Right? Okay. So आज हम समझेंगे कि क्या-क्या tools हम लोगों को यूज करना है और किस टूल की मदद से हम क्या-क्या कर सकते हैं. Okay? Many tools are available free of cost. Many tools are paid because सबको पैसा बनाना है. Right? So there is no harm in investing and using those tools. Many schools are having subscribe to models where multiple licenses have been given so many teachers can use it. So the purpose here today is to make you people aware about the tools, how to use them in order to enrich your presence in the classroom so that the children are better engaged. अगर बच्चे engage नहीं होंगे तो बच्चे enrage होंगे. Enrage का मतलब क्या होता है in English? गुस्सा दिलाना, irritate होना. So आप समझ लीजिए कि हमको बच्चों को क्लास में engage रखना है, नहीं तो वो enraged हो जाते हैं. अरे मैम तो मेरा नाम भी नहीं जानती, मैम तो मेरे को रोल नंबर से पुकारती हैं, मैम तो हमें एक बार बोला था हाथ उठा दो तो मैंने उठा दिया, क्वेश्चन पूछा ही नहीं. There is no engagement meter in the classroom and children observe everything. How many times the teachers have or a particular teacher has addressed her or him in the classroom by name? They remember every incident. So you need to engage the classroom in the best possible manner. Remember, and this technology integration will help you do so. As I said, there are many sleeping beauties in the classroom. they sleep with their eyes open because they are least bothered of what is going on in the classroom. And children like you, hence they like the subject. Right? And remember, children know which teacher is good and which teacher is not good. You as a parent must be knowing many things. The child goes to the mother and says, Mama, tomorrow Mrs. Sharma is going to take the class. So even if I am running the temperature, I will go to her class because I don't want to miss. And the other day, if there is Mr. Gupta, Mama will say, Mama, Mr. Gupta, who's teaching maths, is having 2 periods tomorrow. I don't feel like going to the school even. So that is also there. Unconsciously, consciously, this is there among the children. So you need to be like Mrs. Sharma, not Mr. Gupta. Where the children would love to attend your class, and for that reason, you need to equip that intelligence, that power to attract in the classroom, जो कि knowledge से ही नहीं होती है. The way you interpret, the way you talk to them makes the difference. You all agree with me? आपको impress करना है, reputation बनानी है, और that reputation and interest generation has to be done every day, not one fine day. And hence your vocabulary should be the best every day. बच्चा लोग पक गए हैं सुनते सुनते. Good morning class. No talking. Why didn't you do the work? Where's your copy? Get out of the class. I think it is high time that we change to this spectrum and come out with some different vocabulary in the class. Like maximum number of times we write report card comments. Do we? Report card जब देते हैं तो report card comment भी लिखता है. हमको मिला था, आप सबको मिला होगा one common comment. क्या था? Can do better. मिला था? Or how many of us have been writing the same in our report cards for our children which we prepare? We need to revisit that thinking now. It is high time. Okay? So my first exercise for today starts with a ChatGPT prompt which everyone has to do on his mobile phone. Write over there 5 ways to say good morning to my class. 5 ways to say good morning to my class. करिए, बताइए, ChatGPT से पूछ के बताइए. 5 ways to say good morning to my students. What are the other 5 ways? Everyone is saying good morning. How can you impress the children every morning by a different vocabulary? Tell me fast. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Come on. Open your mobile phones and write the chat prompt 5 ways to say good morning in the classroom. Beta, throw mic kara do bolo. Yeah, who's ready with the 5 comments? Come on. अच्छा, बताइए. 5 ways. Very good.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Hope you have a wonderful day ahead. Good
Yes.
morning, everyone. Are you ready for learn new things?
Yes.
Good morning, everyone.
No, don't use the word good morning. I want to replace the word good morning with something creative. So please change your prompt. Replacing good morning, give me 5 phrases. Yeah. Mic pe. Yeah. Okay. So you re-prompt it. Great.
Good morning, everybody. We can say good morning. We can say hello, class. 1. Second, rise and shine, students. 3. Welcome, everyone. And 4 is normal. Good morning. A very pleasant morning to you all.
Okay. Yeah. हमको गुड मॉर्निंग शब्द का प्रयोग ही नहीं करना है. हाँ, ऐसा कुछ लाइए. Yeah. How are you, children? How are you doing? Everyone is doing fine. Yes, बोलिए.
I hope you are feeling happy and ready to learn.
Yes, I hope you people are ready to learn. How are you doing? Yeah, please.
Sir, we can say high five, shake hand,
Yeah.
hands.
Okay. Good. Yes. Yeah. हाँ.
Good morning, sir. Students, shine bright and do your best today.
Okay.
Students, a new day means new opportunities to learn. Dear students, start your day with a smile and confidence.
Okay.
Dear student, let's make today productive
Very
and
good.
memorable.
Very good.
Dear champions,
Yes.
learn something new and enjoy the journey.
Let's learn something new and enjoy. It's great morning. Let's have something great today. Yeah.
You can win this day.
Ah.
You will do each and
Okay.
everything.
So what I mean to say is, you can have different phrases, different stuff where you make use of potato as one of the ingredients. But the same thing, if you do the same thing every day, I don't think it's so pleasant and approachable. Yeah. Anyone else?
Your curiosity, lead your learning today.
Very good. Very good.
Ready to learn, explore, and grow. Ready to good to see you all your smiling face. A joyful day to all of you.
Very good. Very
A
good.
warm welcome to all of you.
Excellent. So that is what we need. Excellent.
Wishing you a morning full of sunshine and smile. A new day, a new beginning. Make it amazing.
Very good. Very good. So I'm sure, yes, class. I'm so excited.
Hello everyone. Let's start this day with full energy and big smile.
Very good. Clap for her, please. It's really great. Okay, and clap for all of you. Because we are here to learn. You don't expect trainers to come and train you every day. कल ऐसे जाना, कल ऐसे class में करना. You have to prepare for yourself, right? For that reason, of course, there is a definition, there is a mechanism, there is a spectrum. So the dawn of AI has already begun. Yeah? So a new era is unfolding in classrooms around the world, and one driven by intelligent technology that is reshaping how we teach, learn, and connect. Right? So now, whatever the tools I am discussing, it is for your enhancement, for your work power. And remember, don't expect that the Bagalwala teacher or the staff room colleague of mine is doing the same thing, so I should also do it. She's saying Copilot is very good. She's saying Perplexity is very good. I will also use that. No. You have to use so many tools and decide for yourself which one is good for you. It is sometimes so many medicines are there for your improvement, but all medicines don't suit your interest. Yeah? They don't suit all your interest. Your interest is different, your colleague's interest would be different. Right? And the expectation of the answer people get out of different formats differ their interest. Right? Many of you may like ChatGPT, many of you may like Perplexity, many of you may like Copilot, many of you may like Claude, many of you may like Grok, G-R-O-K, Grok, which is a tool developed by Elon Musk. Right? So we'll be discussing that and then of course taking it forward. But what is AI really? In real, what is AI? Yes, who can answer me? Just anything what comes in your mind. Come on. What is AI? Beyond the term artificial intelligence. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, AI means that computer can work like human.
Yes.
By five senses, using their five senses.
Okay.
Like we can see, but computer can see with webcams. They can they can act like by seeing the surroundings.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that.
Yeah. So very much like humans. Yeah. You mean to say that it acts like human beings, right? But it is still a device. It is still a commodity. It is not human. So being human की बात ही नहीं आती. समझ में आई आप बात को? It will never be human. right? It is going to act like an instrument. It is going to act and think like a human being, but can't be a human being, right? So it will be dependent on human beings, right? Okay. Now, what AI really talks about is, it refers to a computer system that learns from data, recognize the patterns and make decisions, mimicking human cognitive abilities. Now, mimicking human cognitive abilities. Cognitive शब्द का मतलब आप लोग जानते हैं, it is related to senses. Okay? Right. Now, I will make you people do another exercise which will tell you the definition and the limitation of artificial intelligence. Right? So now, can you help me getting this chart, this down, please? Yeah. So I want everyone to open your ChatGPT window. I assume that this is the tool you know. So I don't need to tell anything about ChatGPT. सब लोग जानते हैं ChatGPT के बारे में? सुना तो हो गई? सबके कंप्यूटर पे, I mean स्क्रीन पे, मोबाइल पे डाउनलोड है. For getting the job done is known as prompting, right? So I will write a prompt. Create an image of a child writing with left hand, and press the enter key. What you will write? Yeah. So please write it by yourself. सब लोग अपने चैट विंडो पे लिखिए, चैट जीपीटी विंडो पे लिखिए ये प्रॉम्प्ट. Come on, come on. Image is being created. Okay. Image is being created. Yeah, but the image which is created is having a child writing with right hand. देखिए जो इमेज आएगी, आएगी. आप लोग ने सबने वो ले लिया है ना, फ्री वाईफाई. आपका भी अपना फ्री है, तो वही वाला यूज करिए तो तेज हो जाएगा, बिकॉज सब लोग यूज करेंगे एक ही सर्वर को. तो हाँ, देखा आपने इमेज आई, उसमें वो बंदा किस हाथ से लिख रहा है? राइट हैंड से. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि कंप्यूटर जो चैट जीपीटी या एआई जो है वो अपना दिमाग नहीं लगा रहा है. वो क्या दिमाग लगा रहा है? लर्न फ्रॉम डेटा refers to computer system that learns from data. और पूरे वर्ल्ड में लेफ्ट हैंड लिखने वालों के जो नंबर है वो बहुत ही कम है. यहाँ भी मुश्किल से 5-6 होंगे. एनी लेफ्ट हैंडर्स है? कितने काउंट करो? Right. So that is the reason AI can never superpower human power. Remember that. ठीक? ये बात समझ में आ गई? तो अब AI से डरना नहीं है. And the teachers will never be replaced by AI. But the teachers who don't use AI will be replaced by those who use AI. समझ में आ गई बात? कि मतलब टीचरों को डरने का जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन उनको उन टीचरों से डरने का जरूरत है जो कि AI को यूज करेंगे. और आप लोग आज सब लोग यूज करेंगे तो किसी को नहीं डरने का जरूरत है. You all will be refreshed and prepared for the new journey in your classroom. Okay? And remember, the presence, usage of AI by you people will enhance 10 times quality of yours as a teacher. 10 गुना आपकी ताकत बढ़ेगी और आप 10 गुना और अच्छे टीचर बन जाओगे. Remember, if you are 10 times better than you going to a classroom, what result you will generate? Of course, it will affect your working, it will affect the ease of working, it will affect your mental health, it will affect so many other things, right? And that is the panacea of the new age teaching. Okay? Right. So now we move to the next. The AI revolution is here. We have seen it. Everywhere it is AI. आपका अलार्म बजता है वो भी AI है, हमारा अलार्म बजता है वो भी AI है। हम उठते नहीं, पहले हमको बंद करना पड़ता था, अब हम बोल देते हैं हे Siri, switch off the alarm. It says I have turned off my 5 a.m. alarm starting tomorrow, but I need it, so I'll have to give it again. Right? So that is the reason. This is known as NLP. What it is known as? Natural Language Processing. NLP. हमने क्या किया? डिवाइस को हमने अपने शब्दों में इंस्ट्रक्ट किया। क्या किया? Hey Siri, switch on my alarm for 5 a.m. tomorrow onwards. Hey Siri, switch on my alarm from 5 a.m. onwards tomorrow. Yeah, it has done it. Right? So this is known as natural language processing, which is one of the qualities of AI. One of the features of AI. You got my point? Right. Great. So it is being used in healthcare, finance, retail, education, and everything you feel like. Okay? Using it. So the future of learning is intelligent. Earlier it was hard working. Right? Hard work करोगे, मेहनत करोगे, तो नंबर अच्छे आएंगे। आप क्या कहते हैं लोग? स्मार्ट बनोगे तो अच्छे नंबर आएंगे। राइट? आप स्मार्ट के साथ साथ वो भी बोलते हैं स्ट्रीट स्मार्ट बनोगे तो और अच्छे नंबर आएंगे, और अच्छे टीचर आप बनोगे। आप पढ़ाते तो वो, लेकिन बहुत मेहनत करके पढ़ाते। राइट? आपको स्मार्ट करना होगा। मेहनत तो, आई एम सॉरी टू से, एनिमल्स ऑल्सो वर्क हार्ड, बट वी नीड टू वर्क स्मार्ट. We need to learn to work smart. And what does SMART stand for? Systematic, meticulous, artistic, realistic, and the last one is very important, tactful. Tactful. हमको tactful बनना है. Right? And that is the definition of the word management. Management. Right? Why I'm teaching management to you? Because we are managing more than 200 children every day. 40 students multiplied by 5 sections. 5 sections तो पढ़ाते ही होंगे आप लोग। कितने हो गए? 200 हो गए ना? किसी के तो ज्यादा भी होंगे। 6 सेक्शन लेता होगा, 7 लेता होगा। समझिए 250-300 बच्चों आप पढ़ाते हो रोज। So अगर मैनेजमेंट नहीं होगा तो कैसे काम बनेगा? So what does management stand for? What is the definition of management? Because you all are managing classrooms. So the definition of the term management means, write the word management in big block letters, M-A-N-A-G-E-M-E-N-T. Underline the term manage. underline the term men and circle the character T. And the definition of the term management is managing men tactfully. You should know how to tactfully manage. The ladies do it at home. Maid नहीं आई तो डांटो, लेकिन ऐसा डांटो कि वो बुरा ना मान जाए कि नौकरी छोड़ दे. You know, you all are doing it at home, right? That you scold the maid, but to the limit, right? So that is your management. Same, the child to be scolded in the classroom if he doesn't come to school, or he's doing some mischief in the classroom. He's talking. There's a limit. Now, Government of India has also said that you can't beat the child, right? There's no physical punishment allowed. So what do? What do? बच्चा शैतानी करता है, आप क्या करते हैं क्लास में? डांटते हैं, लेकिन इतना भी नहीं डांटते हैं कि वो जाकर सुसाइड कर ले. Isn't it? You need to be polite. You need to convey the thing, but to be polite. You don't know about this, something known as mental health. My goodness. We didn't have anything of that sort in our days. मम्मी एक झापड़ देती थी, सब कुछ याद आ जाता था. बोलती पापा को बता देंगे, शिकायत कर देंगे, and we used to do. But आज, you don't know what's happening, right? So you need to be very, very particular on ground of conveying and speaking in the classroom, right? Okay. So the future of learning is intelligent. I told you about the term management and why AI for educators. The ultimate is, ऐसा क्या है जो कि AI सब लोग बोल रहे हैं, हम लोग को यहाँ बैठा दिया गया पूरे इतने बड़े लेक्चर हॉल में. ऐसा क्या है AI में जो कि डिफरेंस लाएगा? World over, everything has been incorporated. Now AI and computational thinking has been introduced right from class 3, not only in India, but in other countries as well. China, Australia, US, everywhere class 2 से पढ़ाया जा रहा है AI as a subject. And India may also, it is given the name of CT. CT का full form? Computational thinking. ये भी आ गया, जुलाई से पढ़ाना है आपको, class 3 onwards. पता है सबको? Yes? Yes. You all are CBSE board teachers, no? Yes, sir. CT and AI is introduced right from class 3rd to 8th. और 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th में अगली बार से आएगा. But 3rd to 8th is mandatory. Right? 3rd, 4th, 5th में CT के नाम से होगा AI को पढ़ाना, और 6th, 7th, 8th में it will be renamed as AI, artificial intelligence, and it will be made compulsory. It has been made compulsory. 3rd, 4th, 5th में you have to use, all teachers are going to use it as a terminology for teaching science, social studies, English. Everywhere you are going to use CT, right? Computational thinking, and the books are available on the CBSE website. Please download. I am sure you people must be prepared for it. Your respective principals must have initiated. So this is a priority. So the transformative potential, understanding the case for AI begins and understanding the real pressures educators face and the remarkable ways technology can address them, right? So we need to look forward to. So the educator's dilemma. Now the fact is that as an educator, we always face few concerns. इतना documentation है CBSE का. You know, ये बनाओ, वो बनाओ, ये करो, वो करो, all that stuff, right? So time versus impact. Teachers are stressed thin between lesson planning, grading, parent communication, and administrative demands. The time left for meaningful one-on-one instruction is increasingly scarce. Personalizing learning for 30 plus students with varying needs spaces, the learning styles remain one of students, the system until now. So now, with the help of AI tools, we are going to march in the new format. And hence, the term has been redefined as AI is a revolution for educators. और जैसे जैसे हम आपको टूल्स बताते रहेंगे, आपके दिमाग में घंटी बजती रहेगी. घंटी बजने का मतलब क्या हुआ? You will prepare yourself to utilize that tool for your classroom preparations. Not only classroom preparations, but for your home, children at home, as a parent. आप खुद बताएंगे अपने बच्चों को, अपने हस्बैंड को, कि भाई आप बिजनेस करते हो या वर्क उसमें हो, you have to use this tool. So you're going to be the ambassadors for learning, right? So that is how we come forward, and I'll showcase a little video here about understanding artificial intelligence, basics and characteristics.
Potential of AI spans across numerous industries. AI represents a new era of technological innovation. Artificial intelligence stands out for its ability to mimic human cognitive functions. These characteristics are what set AI apart from traditional computer programs. Let's explore some of these key characteristics. Firstly, AI systems are capable of learning and adapting. Just like humans, AI can learn from experience and improve its performance over time. For example, a spam filter can learn to identify and block new types of spam messages as it encounters more data. Secondly, AI excels at reasoning and problem solving. By leveraging algorithms and data, AI can analyze complex situations and make informed decisions. This ability is evident in chess-playing AI, which can evaluate millions of moves to outmaneuver human opponents. Thirdly, AI exhibits perception and interaction capabilities. Through sensors and data input, AI can perceive its environment and interact with it. Self-driving cars, for instance, rely on sensors and computer vision to navigate roads and avoid obstacles. Artificial intelligence systems are complex entities built upon a foundation of interconnected components. These components work together harmoniously to enable AI's remarkable capabilities. The most crucial element is data. AI thrives on vast amounts of data, which it uses to learn patterns and make informed decisions. The quality and quantity of data directly impact the performance of any AI system. Algorithms form the backbone of AI, providing the step-by-step instructions that process data and generate outputs. These algorithms range from simple decision trees to complex neural networks, each suited to specific tasks. Powerful hardware is essential to support the demanding computational needs of AI. This includes high-performance CPUs, GPUs, and specialized AI chips designed for machine learning tasks. Finally, software tools and platforms play a vital role in developing, training, and deploying AI models. These tools provide the environment for researchers and engineers to create and refine AI systems. To understand how artificial intelligence operates, let's delve into its core mechanisms. Machine learning enables systems to learn from data. Deep learning uses neural networks to model complex patterns. NLP helps AI understand human language. Computer vision allows AI to interpret visual information. These mechanisms enable AI to perform diverse tasks.
And that is AI, right? when you go to the airport, the Digi Yatra, what does it do? It reads, yes or no? Yes. And then automatically it matches the data which is already present, right? So with that reference, of course, there is an identity to our interest and learning. With reference to this, this particular video I have developed by cloning my voice. Now, what do you mean by cloning my voice? क्या? कौन बताएगा? Cloning my voice. Yes, cloning. What do you mean by cloning?
To produce the same voice.
Produce a similar voice,
Yes.
not same voice.
Similar.
Similar voice, right? So that is possible, and I will teach you how you can do it by making your own videos in your own voice. Imagine you're showing a video of a story to your children, and the voice is yours. How effective it will be to engage your children in the classroom and to be quiet, to be creative, to be innovative. And similarly, they are also given an option of creating something where they have their own voice without speaking in reality. Okay? So we shall be telling you that also, we shall be discussing. 60% of educators using AI, it increased 300% since 2020. तो आप लोग अजूबे नहीं हैं, सब जगह यूज हो रहा है और आप भी अब यूज करेंगे. ओके? Students engaged, 40% students actively use AI tools for learning and creativity. अभी भी हमारे स्कूलों में 40% बच्चे कम से कम यूज करते हैं घर में, बट वो आपको बताते नहीं है. क्यों बताएंगे? उनकी सुविधा है, एट ईज. आप भी यूज करेंगे, आप भी करते होगे, बट आप बताते नहीं हो. क्या करना है बता के? बहुत से लोग आपको बोलेंगे अरे चैट जीपीटी किया होगा, तो आप उनको बोलो क्यों ना करें. Just like you can't but communicate as an educator. बिना बोले तो आप रह नहीं सकते. Yes or no? Being an educator, you have to speak, right? Similarly, as an educator, you can't but AI. Mind my words. Right? आप इतने dependent हो जाएंगे AI because you will be bound to be quality conscious. Right? और कुछ भी आप करेंगे, always you make use of AI because it is available. आज मोबाइल फोन किसके पास नहीं है? बताइए किसके पास नहीं है? सबके पास है. तो और वो भी स्मार्टफोन्स हैं. Why smartphones? Because it is the need now. And why AI? For teachers, it is the need. You can't but AI. Right? So you should never think about shall I use or shall I not? You can't but use AI. You have to. और ये नहीं है कि हम उसकी कॉपी कर रहे हैं, उसके थ्रू कॉपी कर रहे हैं. No, I'm trying to get the best out of it. 99% of the work in offices, whether it involves decision making or it involves anything and anything, is done through AI. It is the new business, it's the new normal. I tell you, it's the new normal. Right? So ये जो आपके में माइंडसेट है कि यार AI के बिना भी तो चल रहा है, नहीं चलेगा. और हम पहले ही बोल चुके हैं, टीचर्स who don't use AI will be replaced by teachers who use AI. तो भैया ये तो सर्वाइवल एक्सटिंक्ट है नहीं मैडम? करना पड़ेगा. Right? Whether you are a Hindi teacher or a Sanskrit teacher or a music teacher, you have to use AI. I'll teach you everything. And you'll say, वाह सर मजा आ गया. बोल दीजिएगा. I'll give you some time to learning so that you reply like that, right? Okay, thanks. Now, AI is the new teaching partner. It is not a substitute. I'm telling you again and again and again. कुछ स्कूल ने यूज किया था कि भाई अंग्रेजी टीचर नहीं मिल रही हैं तो वो एक रोबोट ले आते हैं अंग्रेजी पढ़ाएंगे, तो वो बात नहीं बन पाई. बहुत सी चीजें हम लोग बेटा करके पढ़ा ले जाते हैं. द टर्म बेटा, वो चीज उसमें नहीं है. हम कभी कभी बोलते हैं बेटा ठीक हो ना, सब ठीक तो है, ऑल चंगा. That is missing, and that was missing. That is actually probably a robo coming on wheels and will teach, speak the same language as that of the English teacher, and children can ask, but still, that ethical apnapan is missing, right? So it can never be replaced by the teacher, right? Okay. So it is a teaching partner. Technology becomes an extension of the educator's expertise, not a replacement for human connection, right? Classroom challenges. Now there are many classroom challenges, right? What are classroom distractions? Yes, ma'am. Right group. What is your classroom distraction? Come on. कोई नहीं है. अरे क्लासरूम डिस्ट्रैक्शन क्या है? आप जब पढ़ाते हो तो क्या डिस्ट्रैक्ट होता है? बच्चों को खांसी आ गई, एक खांसा सब खांसने लगे क्योंकि वो एंगेज नहीं है, मजा नहीं आ रहा क्लास में, तो सब वो टीचर को, आप लोग भी करते थे जब बच्चे थे, है ना? फिर डिस्ट्रैक्शन इन द क्लास, पानी पीने जाएंगे, पंखा चल रहा है, कर कर आवाज आ रही है, यू नो. सो दैट इज अगेन इरिटेटिंग. लिजर्ड इन द क्लासरूम. So I similarly asked my daughter, Beta, what is your distraction in the classroom? So long time back, it's more than 10 years back, 15 years, now she's working. So I asked her, she was in class 5th, she said, Dad, my distraction is the pink color nail paint of my teacher. See to the level they are observing, and it is happening. Yeah, they notice everything. The way you talk, the way you speak, the way you convince. And many of our vocabulary have been borrowed from our teachers. Yes or no? Yes. So that is where we need to be comparative and find out, identify the distractions in the classroom and come forward with it. Right? Okay. So these are few distractions. Concerns in the classroom. Some of them are like behavioral alert, parent-teacher meeting, grade upgrade, project deadline, and all that stuff. Attendance. You know, as class teacher, आपको कितना सुनना पड़ता है? Coordinator से, principal से, parent से, management से. But ये सुनना is obvious because everyone is towards quality, towards improvement. Yes or no? There is something known as SQUA. You've heard about it? SQUAA.
All are doing nowadays.
Oh, they are doing it. Very good. What is the full form? Schools Quality Assessment and Accreditation. You have a guideline to set the standards of your school, whether you are working to that level or not. And implementation of NEP is one of the parameters there. Implementation of AI is also one of the implementations over there. Right? So quality consciousness is so much required and a requisite these days, and that has to be taken further with reflection and identity. Also, there was an AI summit in India. Abhi hua tha, aap log ne suna hoga, right? Where different heads of countries came, right? And based on India AI Summit 2026 and related discussions, the key takeaway for educators emphasize using AI as an assistive rather than replacement, a tool to enhance learning outcome, personalize education, and streamline administrative tasks. The arcing theme is integrating AI into teaching from kindergarten to higher education to improve engagement and efficiency, while ensuring ethical, responsible and inclusive deployment, particularly in bringing the rural-urban education gap. So this was the talk of the town, the initiation, right? And when the world over, the heads of schools or the decision makers, they talk about it, we need to bring that implemented in the classroom in a big way. So for that reason, of course, when we talk about AI implementation, the automation power, the personalized learning, the enhanced engagement and the well-being support, everything is being taken care. Everything is being taken care. If you're feeling bored, if you're feeling dejected, you can talk to the talk to mode of ChatGPT. Right? And it will make you understand as if you're talking to some individual. Right? आप ChatGPT मैं इस समय मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. Tell me some of the good ways why I am not looking good. So it will communicate with you in language, in speaking tone. That is a format available in ChatGPT. And there are many other tools also which are of similar nature. Right? So that way we need to be very precise. Now another activity for the day. I want you all to scan this QR code. Yeah. Please scan this QR code. Yeah. Now you will enter, you will come to a website which says this person does not exist. तो ये जो एक ऐसी वेबसाइट है जो कि आपको ऐसा पर्सन क्रिएट करने में मदद करेगा which does not exist. So you create a person of your choice. करिए. Yeah. Create it. For that reason, yes. Yeah. So it will identify the usage, right? Right. Okay. It will ask male, female, age group, child, bada, chota, all that stuff, interest, Asia, country, and create for yourself. देखिए कितना real creation है, कितना real creation है, and at the same time you will find that it is a reality created by you. Okay, at times it may differ also कि आपने बच्चा चुना और वो old lady आ गया, I don't know, but this is how you can create that person, right? So this person does not exist. Right? And that reflection has to be taken further as an initiative. Right? Created? Agya? Now, can you take the image of the person sitting next to you? अपना चैट जीपीटी करने के पहले फोटो खींचिए अपने बगल वाले की, जो भी आपका फेवरेट आपके बगल में बैठा है, उसकी फोटो लीजिए, जल्दी लीजिए. Come on. This is the learning you are doing. Come on. Please take the image. Come on. Take the image of the person sitting next to you. Hello everyone. Please take the image of the person sitting next to you. ले लिया? Yes sir. Okay. Now go to ChatGPT. Yes sir. Update the image. Upload that image which you have just taken. Yes. Right? Okay, and now write the prompt. Create an image with the Indian flag saying I love my country. What did you write? Create an image. After uploading that image of your friend, write the prompt. Create an image with the Indian flag and the comment, I love my country. Yeah, did you get that image? What did you get? Show me. Oh, it's working, right. Just a little. Yeah, that's great, that's great. Who got it? Yeah, you can give verbally also the instructions. That will be termed as NLP, natural language processing. Instead of writing the prompt, yeah. Show it to me. Great, great. Oh, I'm just loving it. I love my country. See, excellent, excellent. Yeah, and you send it to your friend. Great, great. Congratulations. Please clap for yourselves. Great, great, great. Now this is what? आप हर बच्चे की लेंगे पिक्चर और उनको उसके प्रॉम्प्ट के साथ अपने स्कूल का लोगो बना के पेरेंट को भेज दीजिए. उन्हें और क्या चाहिए? सेटिस्फैक्शन, हैप्पीनेस क्वेश्चन, right? This is the creativity you can do with your children. Generally the pre-primary and the primary आप लोग करते हो, right? So this way the parents will be super excited. और वो अपने उस पे लगाएंगे, सोशल मीडिया में भेजेंगे, all that stuff. You know, a little creativity from your end and see the joyful element of the child. इसमें आप अपनी फोटो भी लगा सकते हैं. आपने बच्चों के साथ दिया, I love my school, I love my St. George's group of schools. That's lovely. I am celebrating my birthday today. Happy birthday. All that stuff you can do. No, nobody is asking you, ChatGPT यूज किया, क्या किया, कैसे किया. अरे करा तो, right? Happiness quotient डेवलप हुआ कि नहीं हुआ? बस बच्चे में happiness quotient डेवलप हुआ. वो कल कहेगा आज हम स्कूल नहीं जाएंगे, कभी नहीं कहेगा. वो तो कहेगा आज भी हम जाएंगे, संडे को भी जाएंगे. Right? So this will help you in gathering the beneficiary quotient. Beneficiary quotient, which is very much of requisite. Okay? Right. Thank you. So now we move to the next learning. That is the second tool or the third tool for the day is Whisper Flow AI. Now, बहुत सारे टूल हम आपको करके बताएंगे, बहुत सारे टूल हम आपको सिर्फ बताएंगे जो आप अपने आप करोगे, क्योंकि हमारे पास भी लिमिटेड टाइम है और आपके पास भी. So Whisper Flow is a tool which allows you to write something not by typing but by speaking. Okay, मान लीजिए आपने कुछ नोट्स बनाना है, तो आप टाइप करोगे या कागज पे लिखोगे. विस्पर फ्लो क्या करेगा? एज एन NLP आपसे इंस्ट्रक्शन लेगा, आप बोलते जाओ 10 मिनट 20 मिनट, 10 पन्ने भर गए, नोट्स बन गया. यस, दैट इज एन वर्ड फीचर ऑल्सो. MS वर्ड में भी ये इंस्क्राइब्ड है. अगर आप MS वर्ड 365 ऑफिस यूज कर रहे हो उसमें भी आएगा. इंस्टेड ऑफ टाइपिंग कैन यू राइट एंड एग्जैक्ट वर्ड्स आर टाइप्ड आउट ऑटोमेटिकली. या that it will accept, but the fact is that you need to recheck it. Yeah, how do you read? You are going to speak. See, you have to check for yourself. Suppose you're talking about differential equation. So you need to check it out with that, right? That this is the maths differential equation and this is what you are going to do. Whatever you write, see, there is a definition of reading out an equation also. Right? If you check it, H2SO4, see, hydrogen sulfate, right? So obviously it will write. You are going to write it as, write the chemical formula for sulfuric acid. So that you have to check, right? Okay. And of course it says so it will work. Next is Stitch. Now Stitch is a platform, a free tool to develop your website. You should know. You should be doing it, right? Stitch. अगर आपको अपनी वेबसाइट बनानी है तो Stitch के थ्रू आप फ्री में बना सकते हैं. Stitch. Okay? So some tools I'll be telling just for the sake of telling. Some tools I'll make you do also, right? Because that has a direct approach with you for that particular learning. Notebook LM. Now Notebook LM एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है जिसके थ्रू आप अपने टेक्स्ट जो आप पढ़ा रहे हो उसका पॉडकास्ट बन जाता है. पॉडकास्ट क्या होता है? ऑडियो फॉर्मेट ऑफ दैट टेक्स्ट. दो लोग आपस में बात करेंगे उस टॉपिक को लेकर और उसको अगर आप 10 बार सुनोगे तो वो तो आपको बिल्कुल याद हो जाएगा. तो आप कोई जैसे 4 सीजन्स पढ़ा रहे हो क्लास 5 के बच्चे को, राइट? सो आपने वो टेक्स्ट लिखा, क्रिएट किया, वहां पे कॉपी कर दिया और उसका आपने नोटबुक एलएम के थ्रू टेक्स्ट बना लिया. और यही नहीं, नोटबुक एलएम इज ऑल्सो यूज्ड टू डेवलप infographics, PPTs, videos, quizzes out of that given text. Okay? तो इसको बहुत सारे टीचर्स यूज करते हैं. हम छोटा सा यूसेज आपको दिखाएंगे. It is a part of Google. Okay? It is a product of Google, right? So now I will showcase that with a simple example. I'll go to Notebook LM. The complete address is notebooklm.google.com. Right? Now here I will create a text. For example, I'll go to my ChatGPT. I will write teaching 4 seasons to class 5 students. Okay? Is it clear? I have got a data, right? Now, these are the 4 seasons. So what I'll do is I'll copy that part from activities and whatever it has talked about, right? And I'm copying this data and I'm going to Notebook LM and here I'm writing create new, right? So it is creating the notebook and I'm dropping my text with the text option and I'm inserting it, right? So you can see the text has been inserted. The name of the tool I'm using is Notebook LM and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an audio podcast for the topic of the chapter 4 seasons for class 5, right? So this is the topic, this is the text and here on the right hand side there are different languages mentioned. हमको किस language में बनाना है? ये पंजाबी है? हाँ, हिंदी, पंजाबी. तो अभी हम इसमें मान लीजिए पंजाबी क्लिक कर देते हैं. Generate. Okay, and I click over here audio. I don't think it will come in Punjabi, but anyway, if it comes in English also, it's okay. So you can see the audio generation is already taking place. यहाँ पे देख रहे हो आप? Yeah. Also at the same time, I will create a video also, right? So video के लिए हमने यहाँ पे क्लिक कर लिया, तो जो टेक्स्ट है हमारा उसी का वीडियो बन गया. Brief choose language and it talks about various formats. So हम ये format ले लेते हैं, generate. तो ये देखिए हमारा वीडियो बनने लगा. ठीक ठीक है, वीडियो भी जनरेट होने लगा है. Okay, and the tool we are using is Notebook LM. Then I have a flashcard, I have a quiz, I have infographics. So let's create a quiz also on this topic. So the quiz is also being created. Okay, now these things are happening, but since we cannot wait for long, I'll switch to my presentation and I'll come back. बिकॉज ऐसा वेट करेंगे तो इसी को देखते रह जाएंगे, आप हमको वो और सब लोग को देखते रह जाएंगे. ओके, सो वी विल कंटिन्यू एंड एट द सेम टाइम वी विल मूव टू द अदर प्लेटफॉर्म एज वेल. नेक्स्ट टूल जो हम बताना चाहेंगे दैट इज GPT-0 और इसमें हमारा टॉपिक है पुटिंग AI इन इट्स प्लेस, रोल्स फॉर टेक एंड टीचर्स. सो जो हम जनरेट कर रहे हैं नोटबुक LM का वीडियो, राइट, वो भी ऐसे ही कुछ बन के आएगा. तो हम आपको ये वीडियो दिखा रहे हैं विच विल सॉल्व माय डुअल पर्पस. एक पर्पस तो ये होगा कि जो हम दिखाना चाह रहे हैं वो दिखाएंगे, और दूसरा पर्पस ये होगा कि प्रोडक्ट और द आउटपुट ऑफ नोटबुक LM का वीडियो कैसा होता है. ओके, सो लेट्स लिसन टू दिस.
Okay, so let's be real. You can't go anywhere right now without hearing about artificial intelligence, especially when it comes to education. This isn't just another buzzword. It's one of the biggest shifts in learning we've ever faced. But what does all this hype actually mean for our classrooms, for our teachers, and for our kids? And that brings us to the big elephant in the room question. Is AI going to replace teachers? I mean, it's what everyone's thinking, isn't it? It's a massive question, and it's exactly what we're going to unpack today. You know, the buzz around AI is just off the charts. It's often sold as this magic wand, this silver bullet that's finally going to solve education's oldest and most stubborn problems. And you gotta admit, the promises sound amazing. We're talking about personalized learning for every single student, adapting to their needs in real time. Imagine automating all that testing, freeing up a teacher's workload like never before. They even say it'll unlock new kinds of creativity. I mean, it sounds like a perfect future, doesn't it? But after that initial wave of excitement, and now that more of us have actually played around with tools like ChatGPT, a much more complicated, more nuanced picture is starting to come into focus. So yeah, I think it's time for a little reality check. This right here is such a powerful way to reframe this whole conversation. Instead of seeing AI as some all-knowing oracle, think of it more like a clever kid. A kid that learns and mimics and repeats what it sees, but also makes mistakes, messes up, and sometimes gets completely lost and confused. And that's the huge gap between the myth and the reality. We imagine this perfect, flawless expert, but what we actually have is a tool that's really good at repeating patterns, but it also gets confused and needs constant guidance. It doesn't truly understand the world. The bottom line is this: it's an incredibly powerful tool, no doubt, but it is absolutely not perfect. Now, let me be clear. This is not about rejecting technology or saying we shouldn't use it. Not at all. It's about being smart. It's a call to approach AI with our eyes wide open, recognizing its limits, and, yeah, maybe with a healthy dose of humility. And when you realize that, it pushes you to ask a much bigger, much deeper question. Forget the technology for a second. In this crazy, turbulent world we live in, what is the real mission of a school today? What are we actually trying to do? Because the real danger here isn't a robot takeover. No way. The biggest threat is our own rush to just plug this technology in, to treat it like a simple replacement without really thinking through what that means. If we do that, we risk losing the very heart of what education is supposed to be about. Just look at the world around us. It's pretty clear that education has to be about more than just data and test scores. It has to be about the stuff an algorithm just can't teach, fostering kindness and strength, building awareness of the world, teaching kids how to really listen and understand each other, cultivating patience. The goal isn't just to make smarter people, it's to create people who can bring peace to a fractured world. So in this new world, schools have a really critical new job. They have to act as a shield. They need to protect students from what you might call algorithmic poisoning, all those hidden biases and flawed logic that are baked into these AI systems. And they do that by doubling down on what the machines can't give us, a sense of shared humanity and the strength to navigate all the uncertainties of life. So where does that leave us? Well, it points to a very clear, very intentional kind of partnership. It's all about putting AI in its proper place, as a powerful assistant with the human teacher firmly in the lead. A machine can process information, it can crunch data, but it cannot do this. This is the profound, the absolutely irreplaceable role of a human educator. It's not about programming code, it's about shaping character, dignity, and purpose. At the end of the day, it all comes down to using the right tool for the right job. For all those repetitive, data-driven tasks, for brainstorming new ideas, yeah, let AI, the assistant, handle that. But when it comes to character, morals, and purpose, that is the domain of the teacher, the human guide. So this brings us to the path forward. And the key is, this is not a choice between technology and people. Not at all. The future of education lies in a thoughtful, careful, and deeply human combination of both. So the ultimate takeaway here isn't that we need to race to become more modern or more technical or more efficient. It's that we need to become more human. That's the real revolution. In an age of machines, our greatest strength, our most vital asset, is our humanity. And here's what that vision looks like in practice. Let AI handle the grunt work, the tedious stuff. This frees up our human guides, our teachers, to focus on the most important job there is, helping young people grow into complete, resilient, and compassionate human beings. So the final question for all of us is this: how do we use these incredible new tools to build a generation that isn't just smarter, but is also wiser and kinder? Because at the end of the day, that's the real mission, isn't it?
हमने उसमें डेटा कॉपी किया और उस डेटा को लेकर उसने ये वीडियो बनाया, right? Now, let's go to Notebook LM and find out what has been created. So we have a creation of the video going on. The quiz has been created. So this is the quiz, you can see, right? We can work on it or give the hint and then next, and then next, and then next, and you can download that quiz. You can reflect it and expand. And then of course, we have analytics where we talk about the audio which has been created. Let me see what it has been done.
You know, usually when we think about tracking time, there is this this expectation of rigid mathematical precision. You look at a clock on the wall and it ticks off the seconds with just total indifference. You look at a calendar and it's just a grid of, you know, perfectly identical boxes. It's neat, it's perfectly organized.
Right, it's entirely uniform. Time, as we usually measure it, I mean, that doesn't care how you feel, it's a constant.
Exactly, it's a clean, almost sterile way of understanding our place in the universe. But then you step into the world of lived human experience, how we actually feel the passage of time on this planet, and suddenly that rigid calendar grid just shatters. We're looking at a way of measuring time today that is incredibly messy, deeply sensory, and completely dependent on, well, our physical environment and biology.
Because for humans, time isn't just numbers on a page. It is the absolute definition of an environmental and physical roller coaster.
Yeah, it really is. So today we are looking at a foundational, highly structured educational text titled The Cycle of Seasons and Their Characteristics. Right. Now, on its face, we are essentially looking at a children's worksheet for this deep dive. But what is so fascinating is how this incredibly simple document reveals the massive, chaotic, planetary shifts in our environment, and, you know, how it categorizes them into these beautifully bite-sized experiential learning moments for you.
Picture to any format I require. Then I move to the other topic, like for example trigonometry functions. हमने इसी पार्ट को चाहा कि इसी पार्ट का इंफोग्राफिक बने, तो हमने इसी को सेलेक्ट किया और ये देखिए इसका भी इंफोग्राफिक बनने लगा. Now जो इंफोग्राफिक बनेगा उसमें भी हम चेंज कर सकते हैं, उसका फॉन्ट चेंज कर सकते हैं, कंटेंट चेंज कर सकते हैं. ये देखिए फॉर एग्जांपल ये आ गया, राइट? इसको मैंने क्लिक किया तो ये सेलेक्ट हो गया। फिर हमने इसको, इसमें कलर भी चेंज कर सकते हैं, हम टेक्स्ट कर सकते हैं और इसको एक्सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं। पूछ रहा है किसमें एक्सपोर्ट करना है, PNG, ये PDF, PPT। मैं PDF क्लिक किया और ये डाउनलोड कर दिया। You can see this particular image, the infographic is being downloaded. It's been exporting to PDF. Now this can be given as a printout to the children for their project work or anything. And you know, this has been downloaded. Okay, so I've written, create a theme song for Saint Soldiers group of schools on world peace. So I can create that, right? Similarly, कोई भी event होता है, आपका farewell है, किसी का कुछ है, तो you can always create. घर में भी किसी की birthday है, आपने song बनाया और download करके, और even you can customize it to any significant, minutest of details. तो वो उसमें डाल देगा, right? So this is creating a theme song. Of course, I didn't write Punjabi or Hindi, so it is making it in English, right? So this is also created. This is about the theme song. And by default, the image is also created. So this is how you can innovation, something of creativity. It can be about any event in the school, right? And you can see that how connected those words are, and they are created by yourself. They are created by your prompts, your imagination. So your imagination comes into effect. Okay? So probably a welcome song for the new session, you can have it in the assembly. You can have a welcome song for the children, for first day in the school, maybe your classroom, or maybe some form where you can develop that interest, right? So this is somewhat an add-on. Now we come to the exercise part, right? Now the activity, right? So all of you are having one chart paper and 2 markers, right? So what you are going to do now is,
हमें लगता है कि सेम है, लेकिन it can be very very useful for us. Manage AI useful for teachers. Future of AI. We are the future of AI. हम use करेंगे AI को, तो expand करेंगे आगे बच्चों को, क्योंकि हमारे बच्चे हमसे ज़्यादा कर रहे हैं. हमें सर ने जैसे बोला था कि हमें सच में नहीं पता है. As I have a daughter, she is used to use ChatGPT always. तो मुझे ये लगता था कि why she is using ChatGPT. जब मैंने उसको use करना शुरू किया, then I know they are far forward from us. वो हमसे काफी आगे निकल चुके हैं. Future of AI tools, NLP, fun learning, audio, visual. जैसे हम kindergarten teachers हैं, तो हमारे लिए ये the best tools हैं. और क्योंकि poems जो हैं YouTube पे वो पुरानी ही चल रही हैं. अगर हम उनको डाउनलोड करके वीडियोस दिखाएंगे तो वो सेम एज इट इज जो कब से चल रही है, कितने सालों से चल रही है, हम उनको नया क्रिएटिविटी दे सकते हैं. दैट इज द आर बेटर टूल्स फॉर अस. फन लर्निंग हो गया. टीचर्स, व्हाट इज दिस? टीचर टू क्रिएट प्रेजेंटेशन क्विजेस. जैसे हम किंडरगार्टन टीचर्स हैं, हमारे सेकेंडरी टीचर्स भी हैं, उनके लिए भी बहुत यूजफुल है कि वो क्विजेस, प्रेजेंटेशंस, दे कैन क्रिएट द इमेजेस टू गिव द लेक्चर्स टू द क्लासरूम्स, कि जो हमारे लिए बहुत बेनिफिशियल है. और इसके बारे में मोनिका मैम बताएंगी. शी इज़ अ एसएसटी टीचर.
गुड आफ्टरनून ऑल. अब जैसे सर ने बताया कि रेडियस हमारे जो कंटेंट है उसके बारे में पीपीटी बना सकते हैं, पीडीएफ बना सकते हैं. तो जैसे मेरा 9th क्लास का सिलेबस एसएसटी का पूरा चेंज है, तो मेरे लिए बहुत मुश्किल था कि रेडियस पूरा कंटेंट कहाँ से लाऊंगा, बच्चों को कैसे समझाऊँ, क्योंकि बच्चों के पास अभी टेक्स्ट बुक्स नहीं थी. तो जैसे सर ने अभी भी बताया हमें, तो हमने बैठ के अभी एक्सपेरिमेंट किया. तो हमने पूरा पीडीएफ क्रिएट किया उस चीज़ का, उसमें इमेजेस क्रिएट किए ताकि बच्चों को और ज़्यादा अच्छे से इसकी एक्सप्लेनेशन हो सके. उन सबको मैंने डाउनलोड किया है. मैंने सोचा है कि मैं उसको अपने बच्चों को दिखाऊंगी.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड.
थैंक यू.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Discuss about the artificial intelligence. First of all, I clear about that. Being a teacher, just I know about the very few apps that's ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini. Today, but with the help of sir, I learned so many new things that we discuss here. First one of thing is management. Management means manage. देखो, बीइंग अ टीचर हमें हर एक प्लान को मैनेज करके चलना होता है. तो आज हमें सर ने बहुत सी चीजें बताई कि किससे हम प्रॉपर वे से मैनेज कर सकते हैं. वन ऑफ द थिंग जो हमें फेस आउट करनी पड़ती है, दैट इज सिलेबस. हर एक टीचर के लिए एक मिनिमम टाइम होता है सिलेबस को कवर करने के लिए. विद द हेल्प ऑफ एआई टूल्स हम उसको बहुत ही इजीली कवर अप कर सकते हैं, मैनेज कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थिंग, हम चलते कैनवा पे. कैनवा से हम पीपीटी जनरेट कर सकते हैं, इमेज बना सकते हैं, अपनी वीडियो जनरेट करते हैं. सो मेनी थिंग्स वी कैन डू फ्रॉम दिस हेल्प. एंड वन ऑफ दिस इज विस्पर एआई. विस्पर एआई दैट हमारी जो स्पीच रिकॉग्नाइजेशन को टेक्स्ट की फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट कर देती है. एंड देन गामा दैट इज वेरी यूजफुल. अगर कोई समथिंग ऐसे हमारे पास टाइम बहुत कम लिमिटेड टाइम है तो उसमें पीपीटी जनरेट करनी है, तो विद इन 2 to 3 मिनट्स हम पीपीटी इसके अंदर जनरेट कर सकते हैं. एंड यहाँ पर डाटा भी हमें बहुत ही रेलेवेंट मिल जाता है, जिससे हमें इजीली हम इस चीज को फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. NLP means natural language processing. That's a main tool for the AI. And another one is Suno app. That is very interesting and attractive app जहाँ की हम अपने ऐप में songs वगैरह create कर सकते हैं and so on things. Another is Gemini. Gemini is useful many things. Same here. जैसे कि ChatGPT में limited source है, maybe as my source की ChatGPT से better है Gemini, क्योंकि ChatGPT के कुछ हमें limitations भी है, but Gemini इससे better है so many sources में. आगे नोटबुक एलपी, जहाँ पर हमारे इसके अंदर आ जाते हैं हम समरीज, पीडीएफ, ऑन थिंग्स ले सकते हैं. एंड इसमें हमने आज अल्फाबेटिक्स को समझा है, जिसमें हमने A to Z देखा कि एआई के अल्फाबेट्स कौन से होते हैं. 1 by 1 सर ने हमें सभी एप्स को काफी अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया है.
Dear educators, today you have learned so many things from Dr. Dheeraj. He is a educationist, GEM Educational Director, author of so many books, having a very vast experience. So you are luckiest one that you have learned so many things. Actually, I was not much aware from AI, but today I have learned, heard so many things, and I hope you have also learned so many things. And credit goes to Dr. Sir, and we are heavily grateful, sir, to you, and our thanks from all the 125 colleagues. वाकई जिसको कहते हैं मजा आ गया. हिंदी में ऐसी वर्कशॉप हुई है, और मैं देख रहा था कि एक अच्छे बच्चों की तरह आपने उसको सुना. रोज आप अध्यापक होते हो, पर आज आप बच्चे थे, स्टूडेंट थे, और अपने बड़े पेशेंस से सारी बात को सुना और समझा. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस जो हम समझते थे, इन 2 ही शब्दों में अभी मैडम एक आए थे, मैं कह रही हम ये समझते कि एआई हम लोग सुन रहे थे. आज आप बहुत डेप्थ में गए हैं, डॉक्टर साहब ने कोई कमी नहीं छोड़ी, और मैं ये चाहूँगा कि आप अपनी क्लास में इसको हूबहू उतारें। छोटे बच्चों को सर ने कहा कि थर्ड से क्या नाम देना है, क्या कहा था सर ने? शुक्र है याद तो रखा आपने, सीटी। थर्ड ऑनवर्ड फिर से आगे क्या कहेंगे? AI। तो सीटी और AI आपने दोनों पढ़े, और मैं डॉक्टर साहब को बड़े ध्यान से सुन रहा था। मैंने दो बातें बहुत और तरह से कही है बीच में। उन्होंने कहा था बीच में, जितना मुझे याद रह पाया, बहुत नहीं मुझे याद रहता, कि शेप द सोल। और आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस मशीनी इंटेलिजेंस है, ह्यूमन को बीट नहीं कर पाएगी। पर उन्होंने एक चीज कही कि जो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस से नहीं जुड़ेंगे, उनको जो जुड़ गए वो बाहर कर देंगे रेस से। और ये बहुत बड़ी बात थी। मैं बैठा सोच रहा था 2-4 मिनट, मैंने सोचा कि वाकई ही आप जितने अभी जिनके पास 10-10, 15-15, 20-20, 25-25 साल सर्विस है, कईयों के पास 30-35, 40 भी है, क्योंकि मैं देख रहा हूँ 20-22 साल का पीरियड करके बच्चा आ जाता है टीचिंग प्रोफेशन में। आपको नई टेक्नोलॉजी से जुड़ना है। अगर नहीं जुड़ोगे, नहीं सीखोगे, तो जैसे हम लोग है ना, अभी कुछ जरा सी कोई बात हो जाए तो दूसरे यार देखें मेरे मोबाइल में क्या हो गया, देखना इसको, क्योंकि हमारे युग से आगे की बात है और आपके युग की बात है। और जो अगली जनरेशन आ रही है, उन्होंने बनाई है, वो ही सीखेंगे, वो उससे फैमिलियर हैं। आज हो सकता है कि MA B.Ed उस बात को ना जानता हो जो 4th क्लास का बच्चा जानता हो मोबाइल पे। और बहुत से टेक्निक आपको दिए हैं, पर हम इस रेस में अच्छे ह्यूमन नहीं रह रहे, अच्छी सोल पैदा नहीं हो रही, हम में जो गुण कुछ आने चाहिए थे वो नहीं आ रहे। तो मैं आप सभी को कहूँगा कि बच्चों को आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस में लगाइए, क्योंकि उनको सिखाइए, उसके बिना गुजारा नहीं है। और उसके साथ उनको ऐसी शेप दीजिए कि वो एक अच्छे सामाजिक प्राणी भी बने, वो बहुत ज़रूरी है। और इस सारे इसके लिए मैं सेंट सोल्जर ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशन की तरफ से अपनी वाइस चेयरपर्सन मैडम सुनीता चोपड़ा जी का हार्दिक धन्यवाद देता करता हूँ कि उन्होंने आप सभी लोगों को अपॉर्चुनिटी प्रदान की और डॉक्टर साहब को यहाँ बुलाया ताकि आप उनके साथ इंटरेक्शन कर सकें और उनके जो पास इतना वास्ट नॉलेज है, जीवन का एक्सपीरियंस है, उससे आप 2-4 हो जाएं। तो आज आप 2-4 हुए हैं और आशा करता हूँ कि हम बहुत अच्छी तरह से उसको सीख पाए। डॉक्टर साहब, मेरी तरफ से और डॉक्टर मैडम की तरफ से एक बार फिर आपका हार्दिक धन्यवाद। या ग्रेटफुल टू यू कि आपने बड़े अच्छे ढंग से इंटेलिजेंट से और डॉक्टर साहब ने पूरे जोश से जहाँ स्ट्रेस देना था एक अच्छे टीचर की तरह वो दिया, जबकि बहुत बड़े डायरेक्टर हैं, एजुकेशनिस्ट हैं, और उस ऐसा होते हुए भी उन्होंने ग्राउंड लेवल पे आके समझाने की कोशिश की है, जैसे क्लास में आप लोग छोटे बच्चों को समझा दें। तो सर, we are highly thankful to you and our management, those who have given us the opportunity to come here and have such beautiful knowledge from you. Thank you very much, sir. और अब आलोक वर्मा जी हैं, वो भी इससे जुड़े हुए हैं। उनकी टीम ने बहुत ही एक्टिवली पार्टिसिपेट किया। मैं देख रहा था कि उनकी टीम जो है वो भाग दौड़ के, चाहे वो स्केच हो, चाहे वो पेपर हो, चाहे ग्राफ हो, कुछ भी देने के लिए पीछे नहीं रहते थे। और मैं रितु मैडम का फिर एक बार धन्यवाद करूंगा कि आप लोगों को उन्होंने काफ़ी मेहनत की और वो हमेशा इस काम में आगे रहते हैं। थैंक यू मैडम। आप आइए और 2 शब्द कहिए। और सभी का बहुत ध्यान से सुनने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
So thank you sir at first. तो सब आपने जो मैनेजमेंट की तरफ से, अपने रिस्पेक्टेड वाइस चेयरपर्सन मैम की तरफ से मैं आप सबकी थैंकफुल हूँ, सर आपकी, आलोक जी की, और जितने पार्टिसिपेंट्स आए हैं। एक्चुअली ये मैम का विजन है, हमारे वाइस चेयरपर्सन मैम का विजन है कि हमारे स्कूल्स कहीं पे लैक ना हो. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर गोइंग फॉर द अकेडमिक्स. मोस्टली स्कूल्स में एआई के लैब्स हम कर रहे हैं, कुछ स्कूल्स में हमारे आ चुकी हुई है. सो वी वांट कि जो हमारा टीचर है, whatever they are learning there, they should go to implement in the classes. Otherwise, there is no use of these workshops. It will be useful, okay, I have suna, lecture suna, when we are not going to use in the class, it will be not beneficial. So we are here to give benefit to the students. We are here to improve ourselves. We are here to learn from our resource persons who have searched on that. That's why we all are here gathered. Because sometimes हम जरूर definitely दोबारा मिलेंगे सर, आपसे दोबारा invite करेंगे. तो I'm very thankful from all of you to serve. Thank you sir. Thank you respected our member sir for inviting us.
I have created AI. This NLP means Neuro Linguistic Programming, which is a rapport building.
सेंट सोल्जर ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशन की तरफ से लगातार जो एजुकेशन की वर्कशॉप चल रही है, वहाँ पे आज तीसरा सेशन था और हमारे साथ खड़े हैं डॉक्टर मल्होत्रा जी. करते हैं बातचीत. सर बहुत बहुत स्वागत.
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू सो मच.
मैं आपके बारे में थोड़ा सा जानना चाहती हूँ क्योंकि आपके जो विजिटिंग कार्ड है वहाँ पर वाइस प्रेसिडेंट लिखा हुआ है और आप एजुकेशन के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं.
हाँ, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट एक एजुकेशन कंपनी है, जेम्स एजुकेशन, वर्ल्ड की सबसे बड़ी कंपनी एजुकेशन की है. हम लोग हमारे अबू धाबी और गल्फ यूएई वगैरह में काफ़ी स्कूल्स हैं और इंडिया में भी हमारे काफ़ी स्कूल्स हैं जेम्स के नाम से. और हम बेसिकली एक ट्रेनर हैं और ऑथर हैं और स्कूल मैनेजमेंट देखते हैं, स्कूल इम्प्रूवमेंट प्लान, स्कूल ऑडिट्स, और आई हेल्प आउट स्कूल्स टू फ्लरिश and impart teacher training pan India and in other countries also.
जी. जो आज की ट्रेनिंग थी, आज आपने बहुत सारी बच्चों को मैप के अकॉर्डिंग भी समझा दिया कि मैप के अकॉर्डिंग किस तरह समझा दिया. कुछ एक्टिविटी ऐसी थी कि टीचर मतलब ज़बरदस्ती उन चीज़ में वो खूब गए ना, कि वो किस प्रकार से आप ट्रेनिंग देते हैं टीचर को कि टीचर हर तरीके से आपकी जो भी नॉलेज होती है उसको बड़े तरीके से पिक करते हैं.
देखिए, टीचर की लर्निंग आज के युग में देखें तो कोई टीचर पढ़ना नहीं चाहता, वो सब पढ़ाना चाहते हैं. वो सोचते हैं हमें सब आता है. लेकिन टेक्नोलॉजी के युग में, खासकर आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के युग में, आज अगर टीचर पुरानी चीज़ें पढ़ाएगा तो वो आउट ऑफ द क्लास हो जाएगा. बिकॉज बच्चे नए ढंग से नई चीज़ पढ़ना चाहते हैं और वहाँ पे अगर वो एआई का यूज़ करेंगे तो उनकी टीचिंग और क्रिएटिव होगी, इंगेजिंग होगी और कनेक्ट कर पाएंगे बच्चों से. तो आज हमारे जो सेंट जोसेफ ग्रुप के टीचर्स थे, उन्होंने उसको माइंड मैप के द्वारा बना के सीखा और हर टीचर ने अपने ही मोबाइल पे ये सब टूल्स ट्राई किए, खुद अपने आप कंटेंट क्रिएट किया और प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग के थ्रू उन्होंने उस पर लर्निंग की. और हमें पूरा विश्वास है कि कल जब वो क्लास में जाएंगे तो एक अलग इनरिच्ड मॉड्यूल से पढ़ाएंगे और एक इंगेजिंग क्लासरूम कल्चर रहेगा. एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी दैट दे वर showing their interest and they were engaging themselves, they were coming out. और लास्ट में जो 8-10 प्रेजेंटेशन हुए हैं उसमें आपने देखा होगा how teachers were connected with these tools. and I'm very sure कि जो इनिशिएटिव है आपका ट्रेनिंग ऑफ टीचर्स, that is certainly bringing a great role in polishing and bringing quality culture in the whole of Jalandhar and Punjab. Thank you.
सर, आप कितने साल से इस ट्रेनिंग के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं?
मैडम, हमको कई प्रोफेशंस हमने लिए स्कूल एजुकेशन लाइन में. आई वाज द टीचर, देन आई बिकेम द प्रिंसिपल, देन आई गॉट द नेशनल टीचर अवार्ड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया, एंड देन आई केम टू कॉर्पोरेट, जहां मैंने स्कूल्स में ऑडिट किया, और साथ ही साथ टीचर ट्रेनिंग किया, तो करीब 15,000 टीचर्स को मैं ट्रेन कर चुका हूँ आज के समय के अनुसार। और साथ ही साथ मैंने करीब 200 किताबें लिखी हैं और हमने इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे यूडेमी के कोर्सेज बनाए हैं, करीब 500 कोर्सेज, जो कि करीब 120 देशों में करीब 2.5 लाख स्टूडेंट्स हमारे उसके साथ हैं जी। तो यूडेमी पे आप कभी भी सर्च करें मेरा नाम, तो आपको मेरे कोर्सेज इसमें नज़र आएंगे। और आई बिलीव कि टीचर ही एक क्लासरूम बना सकता है और बिगाड़ सकता है। तो टीचर अगर दिल से पढ़ाएगा तो बच्चे पढ़ेंगे, नहीं तो चिल्ड्रन विल ओनली लाइक द टीचर or the subject when there is a good environment in the classroom. Naturally. So we, the teachers, need to be motivating and recognizing them for all the good work they are doing, so that they are integrated and the children love attending their classroom. So that is what we covered today in the class. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you so much. सेंट सोल्जर ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशन की तरफ से हमेशा आपके लिए कुछ खास रहता है, कुछ खास होता है। और आज जो स्पेशल ट्रेनर थे उन्होंने बहुत सारा एआई के बारे में बताया टीचर्स को, और टीचर ने बड़े ध्यान से ये नई नई स्किल को सीखा। लगातार वर्कशॉप में अलग अलग ट्रेनर पहुंचे और आज जो प्रॉपर फाइनल था जिसमें एआई की बात की गई। और हमारे साथ सर खड़े हैं, सबसे पहले बहुत बहुत स्वागत।
इन दिनों की वर्कशॉप में पहले दिन थी कि हैप्पी क्लासरूम हैप्पी टीचिंग, बहुत ही बढ़िया ढंग से हुई कि बच्चों को पढ़ाने के लिए पहले टीचर का मूड जो है वो खुश होना चाहिए। खुशहाल टीचर, खुश टीचर ही क्लास में खुशनुमा वातावरण बना सकता है। उसी वातावरण को बनाए रखने के लिए पहले दिन की वर्कशॉप बहुत ही अच्छे ढंग से सुसज्जित तरीके से सुचारू रूप में चली, और जो भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स इसमें आए उन्होंने बहुत इसको एंजॉय भी किया और बहुत कुछ सीखा भी। दूसरे दिन की इंटेलिजेंस में बच्चों को कैसे पढ़ाना है, उनमें कैसे अपना प्रेम सौहार्द बनाए रखना है, उसके ऊपर जोर दिया गया। और वास्तव में ही बहुत धीमे ढंग से जो हमारे वक्ता थे उन्होंने बच्चों को सिखाया। और आज की जो तीसरे दिन की वर्कशॉप हुई है उसमें तो मैं ये कहूँगा कि बोलने वाले जो थे धीरज जी, उन्होंने इतने बखूबी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस को नरेट किया कि 1st to 5th क्लास में क्या होगा और 5th क्लास to +2 तक किस प्रकार से आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का प्रयोग क्लासरूम में किया जाएगा वो बताया। सभी अध्यापक जितने भी आज प्रतियोगी थे उन्होंने मूक कंठ से इसकी प्रशंसा की और ये बताया कि आज हमने जो सीखा है वो बहुत आगे है, और ये प्रण भी लिया कि हम अपनी अपनी क्लासों में इसका पूरी तरह से उपयोग करेंगे, बच्चों को भी ट्रेन करेंगे और आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का पूरा उपयोग उठा करके। और उसके लिए मैं चेयरपर्सन मैडम का हृदय से धन्यवाद करता हूं कि उन्हें अपने स्कूल के अध्यापकों को ये अपॉर्चुनिटी दी कि वो इस वर्कशॉप में भाग ले आए और बच्चों को स्कूल में गुणात्मक सुधार करें। इसी अपेक्षा के साथ सभी अध्यापक अब इस गए हैं कि हम अपने स्कूलों में इसको इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे। और उन्होंने सभी ने ही हमारे चेयरपर्सन मैडम का धन्यवाद किया कि वो ऐसा ही वर्कशॉप उन्होंने उनको दी और भविष्य में भी वो इस तरह का आयोजन करते रहेंगे। हम उनका हार्दिक धन्यवाद करते हैं। धन्यवाद।
कहते हैं सीखने की कोई उम्र नहीं होती, जब आप सीखते जाते हैं तो आपके ओहदे भी बढ़ते जाते हैं। और आज हमारे साथ रीतू मैम खड़े हैं, एकेडमिक डायरेक्टर। मैम सबसे पहले बहुत बहुत स्वागत मैम।
थैंक यू वेरी मच
जी। क्या कहना चाहेंगे इस
मैम जो 3 दिन की हमारी वर्कशॉप चली, इसके लिए पहले तो मैं थैंकफुल हूँ अपनी रिस्पेक्टेड वाइस चेयरपर्सन मैम संगीता चोपड़ा जिनका ये विज़न है। अगर मैं बात करूँ आज की, तो आज जो था वो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस में थी। जो आज का ज़माना है वो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का है, क्योंकि हम क्या करते हैं कई बार हम स्कूल्स में जो पुराने टाइम की स्टडी के पैटर्न को ही लेके चल रहे हैं, जबकि NEP 2020 और NCF 2023 ये स्कूलों में लागू हो चुका हुआ है और उसमें 3rd ऑनवर्ड्स आपके लिए आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस कंपल्सरी है। इसमें टीचर्स को ये सिखाया गया कि वो कौन से टूल्स यूज़ करके अपने लेसन्स को अपनी बाकी एज ए फ्रेंड अपने AI को अपना फ्रेंड की तरह क्लास में यूज़ कर सकते हैं। जो आज 3 इयर्स का बच्चा आ रहा है, जो आज की जनरेशन आ रही है, उनको उनके अकॉर्डिंग ही बढ़ाना पड़ेगा। आज 3 इयर्स का बच्चे को आप एक मोबाइल दे दीजिए, उनकी वो ऐप्स वो एप्लीकेबल्स हम नहीं जानते हैं जितना वो जानता है। तो आज इस चीज़ पे आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस डेफिनेटली इंसान को रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकती, लेकिन ये उसको एक फ्रेंड की तरह हम उसको अपना सकते हैं। कल की जो इससे पहले थी वर्कशॉप वो थी हमारी NEP पे। इसमें ये बताया गया कि डेफिनेटली क्लास में हमें डिफरेंट स्टूडेंट्स मिलते हैं, तो हमें उनके साथ कैसे डील करना है। तो इसी के और इस सब के लिए मैं आभारी हूँ अपने सेंट सोल्जर ग्रुप की कि जिन्होंने मुझे ये चांस दिया, मैम ने ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया, इतने अच्छे हमारे जो थे रिसोर्स पर्सन आए। तो मैं ये आशा कर रही हूँ कि जो हमारे अध्यापक यहाँ से सीख के गए हैं वो क्लासेस में जाके इसको इम्प्लीमेंट भी करेंगे। थैंक यू
मैम, थैंक यू सो मच। ये ज्ञान की वर्कशॉप हमेशा लगाई जाती है सेंट सोल्जर ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशन की तरफ से। सो आपको ये चीज़ें हमेशा देखनी चाहिए, वॉच करनी चाहिए और आगे के आगे लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करनी चाहिए। सेंट सोल्जर टाइम के साथ कोमल शर्मा की रिपोर्ट, कैमरामैन अनुराग के साथ।